Welcome to Model Horse Tax School. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to talk about my trip home because it was really fun. So my daughter and I went to Breyerfest together. We hadn't had a road trip since she was a teenager, so it was really cool that we got to share this experience. She's not a real horse lover, but I think I opened her eyes. We got pictures together. She helped me do some of the filming, which was nice because then I could have more than one camera going. And then Sunday, we decided to go treat ourselves to some real food instead of junk food. Had a really nice dinner at Texas Roadhouse. And then later on, of course, we had our Baskin Robbins for dessert. Yeah, that's yum. And then Sunday, we were exhausted. We were able to get a good night's sleep. And Monday, we were off to the airport. I got notification of a gate change. That wasn't a problem. It's only 2 gates at the Kentucky Bluegrass Airport. So we got on the plane and we landed at Dallas Fort Worth. I'd never been there before. I don't recommend it. So first thing that happens is we get a gate change to B6. Well, that's fine, I guess. I didn't know how big the airport was, but we had to go all the way from A to B. Fortunately, by this time I'm so tired, I've got my cane, and so one of those electric carts stopped, picked us up, and said, "Okay, I can get you there." And of course, we're picking up passengers. Now, it did not go this fast. I was in the front seat, so I was playing Roadrunner, saying beep beep to all these people that were in the way, and they moved over for us for the most part. And then while I'm on there, I get a change to gate change D2. So I tell this to the driver, and now instead of taking us there, he's going to take us to that yellow dot, which is the shuttle or the tram. So he's going to hurry up and get us to the tram. Now we have a 3-hour layover, so there shouldn't be a problem, right? We should be able to get there without any problem. So here we are rushing, and we are going to get off and get onto the tram. Now we had to wait for the tram about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes before it showed up. At least it felt like it. It may not be true. So now here we are on the tram. This gives you an idea of how big this airport is. I mean, it's just huge. So we get off the tram, but then we still have to walk to the gate. So walk. Yeah, by this time I am leaning on that cane because I am physically exhausted from the weekend. But here we are walking. For some reason, B3 is on this, or B2 is way off on this fingerlet. So I'm moving as fast as I can. I really am. So we finally get there. Awesome. And while we're there, we decided to check our tickets. She checked hers for a gate. I checked mine. She's now at C36, and that's when they realize she's on a completely different flight. She's got to get over the C gate in probably 15 minutes. She heads off, and I decide to finally stop and get something to eat. And while I'm sitting there, I get another gate change. So I'm going to go and toss the cash, not finish eating, and now I have to take a walk from D3 to D22. So I'm just walking. And by this time, I'm pretty delirious. I haven't eaten much. I really haven't drank anything. I have no water. We didn't stop to get any extra snacks. So I'm walking. Yeah, this is how I feel. I feel like I'm tilted sideways. I get to the gate. Lovely. We're delayed. And there's not a place to sit. By this time, I know if I get on the floor, I'm not getting back up again. And I also get notification that my daughter missed her flight. She's now going to be on a later flight. And then my flight is delayed another half an hour. Okay, so I get on the plane. And I know that her bag is going to arrive. And so I go to baggage checkout, and there's her bag. I see it. I was going to see maybe if I could grab it for her, we could get it in the truck, make it faster for her to exit. But I knew that guy there wasn't going to let me touch it unless I had that claim check. So husband picks me up, and I am just dreaming of the food that I have eaten because by now I haven't had anything. He fortunately had a water for me. That was awesome. We waited about an hour for her flight to land, and we got home really late. The next day, though, I got to pick up my exterminators. This is Gabby showing how smart she is, seeing her reflection and knowing it's herself. And this is Chester playing like any good tomcat does. The very next day, my granddaughter was born. So, you know what? I can forget about the adventure of that flight and just be happy that I have a really wonderful life.